Yeah, now bear in mind, if the umpire considers that the prime objective of Scarlett is to contest the ball, then he won't penalise him for that incidental contact above the shoulder.
Well, the umpires for tonight's game, Brett Allen, Andrew Coates and Mark McKenzie. Lloyd already into the action. 21 years of age, already 70 games under his belt. Shoots for goal, beautiful kick. It's just squeezed through, but it's a goal.
Cats away to a fly now, 4-1. Riccardi's goal, a beauty here. Barnes, Hocking, Buddha, pirouettes. Not a really good kick. Well done, Wellman. The little give wide to Heffernan. Bombers just finding it hard to find their man at the moment. Centre half forward, Carousel, who kicked 6 last week. Alessio breaks the line. Long's normally clever. He's clever again. He's done it so often. This is a good game of footy. Ben Graham. Well, it looked half a kick, didn't it? But he gets it well outside. Somerville got rid of Barnes. Somerville in his first senior match this season. Wide, very wide to Long. Long can go on. He's probably outside his range.
Great
good kick. Over the top. And Carosella, 35 metres out. He's happy. They've bounced back well here, the Bombers.
Fletcher on Mooney, Graham on Alessio, Moorcroft and Scholl, an interesting matchup. Boundary throw in, Alessio doing the ruck work, up on the forward line. Carosella, snapshot is a magnificent kick. Second goal of late Carosella.
Gee, do you think he's dangerous around goal?
Defying it all. Scores level here. A magnificent start to what should be an exciting evening of Friday night footy. Barry Young tried a little one. Barnard good to Young. A couple of the tough, hard men in the game. Kick was smothered. That was good footy by the Cats. Graham down low. Alessio was good. Young was leg. Got it to Mercedes. Mercedes got distance. Carousella's a target to centre half. Lloyd! Lloyd! Coming from nowhere. Takes a beauty. Had a bit of a theory about him at night. I think I'm going to blow it out the window. Like all stats, good stats, they go running away as Lloyd goes and goes and goes, and they're in front. A lot of theories in footy, some aren't worth much.
But he didn't really have a tackle on him.
Play goes on, Barnard's kick out wide. Not marked, Mercury is there, picks it up, kicks it beautifully. Alessio streaming 50 metres from goal. Alessio! Lloyd's marked it. It's a goal one way or the other. I'd suggest it's Alessio's goal.
Yes.
Gee, it was a good kick, wasn't it? Dustin Fletcher for Essendon. Defensive 50-metre line. He runs through that and kicks the ball out towards the wing. It lands high. Not gathered there at the back there by Riccardi. Taken by Mercedes. Mercedes left foot kick towards half forward. Well done, Scarlett. Got back but dropped the mark. McGrath, that oval ball. Deceiving Tim McGrath. And Rioli. Snapshot for goal is there. Rioli kicks his first. And comes to the member's side. This kick has got to be precise. Up over the top was Long. Forces a boundary throw in. Gary Moorcroft is happy. The kick by Scarlett just had too much elevation, sat up there for too long.
And that wasn't that fantastic the way he was able to get up there and keep his eye on the ball.
And that's why we have the rule that if his prime objective is the footy, we let him do it.
Ruck contest, the umpires found a free kick to Somerville. The player on the mark just inside that margin. Good kick. Gee, that has split the goalpost for another one for the Bombers.
Long way from home, though. He's going to pop it up. I think Mooney's his target at centre half forward. Well, Fletcher just got rid of him in the top of Specky. All above board, John.
Oh, I was right on the edge, Bruce. It was right on the edge.
Graham, Buick just on the field. Solomon couldn't quite break the tackle. He's under pressure now. Besieged by Cats and can't get it out. Good umpiring. Letting it go. Young trying to get into the action. Over the top, Sanderson pushing out. Long, he'll make something happen. Pushes the ball forward. Mercury, McGrath hard at it. Good stuff. Rioli's done it. It's a record score in the first quarter.
What about the clean pickup from Dean Rioli there when the ball was in dispute?
To Arnott towards half forward. great Mark Fletcher. Long arms and very long body.
Good kick to Wellman. They look like a team on a mission at the moment, don't they? I think they were bitterly disappointed with what happened last year and probably the year before that. Carosella, Rioli, who's given them something. They wanted to get him off the rookie list early in the year. I think it was a very good move.
Doesn't he make it look easy?
Kicks to centre half forward. Lloyd was held up. Well, Lloyd couldn't get a run at it. Terrific effort. And this is the thing that'll be pleasing Kevin Sheedy, is that all around the ground his players are standing up and delivering. Solomon, 30 metres out. It's straight through. They've kicked 10.
Across his left shoulder, Brenton Sanderson. Mark taken by Barnard. Gee, they're pumped up the Bombers. Pryor kicks it out wide, and the mark is taken there by Fletcher.
The dasher tonight, hard and high, gets to half forward. Alessio with him, Graham, good contest. Riccardi, Rioli tapped it cleverly to Heffernan. Heffernan found space to Mercury. Mercury inboard to Pryor. Pryor on the run. Lloyd, he set it up for him. He's got it. He had it a long way out. He was always going to mark it. And the Cats are in disarray here. Their last goal by Minch at the 21-minute mark of the opening term. Lloyd, have a good look at the angle. He's kicked his third.
Their leading kick getter this year. He'd been hidden in the back pocket. He's now been moved onto the ball.
Thanks, Mark Doran there, down at ground level with Dipper. Kicked by Mercedes, been good, hasn't he? Michael Pryor, sweeping hand pass to release Michael Long. Long's pass is perfect. Lloyd, lap it up, boy, because this is going to be your night by the look of it. Matthew Lloyd, the angle that is confronting the young player. It's a beautiful kick, isn't it? Leans back, gets the distance easily. He's kicked 4. He's helped out by Corrigan. Minch, little kick along the boundary line, not too bad. Gathered by Steinfort, run down by Barnard. Brilliant take by Burns. Oh, Hardwick, he went straight for the body, and he's been rewarded with the free kick.
He had nowhere to go.
The way these two boys played, Milburn and Blumfield, he's a very good negator, Justin Blumfield.
He's wearing a big man's number, isn't he? 32.
Good mark.
Young's mark, a good one. They've got the answers, haven't they? Alessio at half-back. Wobbles one to Mercury, who makes it. Mercury in front of us here. 12-5 to 6-9. Beautiful kick. Heffernan's away. Carosella's outside of him. Bang over the top. Carosella, well, you'd back him, wouldn't you? Steadies, looks at them, delivers, goals. He's kicked 3. The Bombers have kicked 13. So a mighty roar here. I think most of the public think that this game's very much alive. And why not? Hocking in hard, gives away a free kick. It was a bit loose for the captain. The thing they didn't want it.
Not necessary, was it?
Nope. And Heffernan's got it. Gives it off to Hardwick. Hardwick brings the ball back to centre half forward. Good fly from Rioli. Terrific mark. He was the third man in line. 21 years of age. Came off the rookie list. Kicks from 50. Gee, that's a good kick. He's a class player. You just sort of write him down for 150 games of great AFL footy.
Last week, he and Blake Carosella kicked 8 goals between them. In Adelaide, tonight, they've kicked 6 between them. And there's still plenty of football left in this match. Mercedes left foot kick. He's on his own. He's going to get another one, surely.
They could
just repeat the dose.
What about that?
If you don't mind.
Now, I tell you, there's got to be some serious questions.
One tap on the ground, then fed it out wide to Burns. Burns' kick, advantages Scholl, but Rioli does well. Fends off Brad Scholl, and then kicks emphatically again and finds Carosella from, I'd have to say, 50 metres. Another beautiful kick by Dean Rioli. Carosella's kick has found Long. Long's got a player in the middle of the ground. Great vision again, and he's found that player. It's Michael Pryor.
Matty Lord was desperate for a quick long kick. He had a one out with plenty of space. He's still got a bit of space to lead into.
Pryor goes to the goal square. Geelong have got to get back. It's a Essendon mark. No, not paid.
Yes, it's paid, Robbo.
It has been paid.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're right.
To award the mark to Steve Alessio and a certain goal to the Bombers. Alessio has kicked 2.
I mean, you take the Alessio mark out and things are pretty tight. 16-6 to 12-11. The Cats, well done, though, by Long, improvising, kicking to centre half forward.
Oh, he's all over him, umpire.
No free kick. Buick belts to fall forward. Alessio shoves. Should have given a free kick away. Very lucky. Then may have been taken high. Handball back to Lloyd. Lloyd, still Lloyd. Handball over the top. Buick. Rioli. Rioli hooks it back. And he's done it again. What a kid this one is. This is a really special player.
He's just a genius, Dean Rioli.
Centering kick is not a good one. That's a terrible result. A very poor result from the Cats' point of view, and Buick's got it now.
Yes, he might have been advantaged by hanging onto the ball a bit more, because Essendon now, gee, there was a good kick by Buick, releases Mercury. Mercury back onto his right. He spotted a player at true centre half forward. It's Heffernan.
One of Darren Buick's teammates told him, no, you've got to go back the other side. That's where our loose players are. It was Mercury. He then found Heffernan.
It's a mark. Alessio's going to get his second for the quarter. Well, he really shouldn't miss, because the player on the mark is right on the line, and he does kick a goal for the Bombers. In favour of Essendon, and it's early doors in the last quarter. Barnes, the big backhander, goes outside his defensive 50. Gathered here by Solomon. Runs away and then delivers the hand pass to Doolan. Doolan in turn Pryor. He's been trying to kick a goal all night. Barnard might do it for him. Barnard goes bang and kicks the goal.
That was set up very well by the Bombers.
Buddha delivers, good kick to Graham. Well played, Fletcher. Wonderful defensive footy. Gets a second crack at it. That's good stuff. To Hardwick at half-back. Hardwick's a cute kick too. To Solomon. Liked his game. He's got a man out very wide and he's going to go to him now. I think it's Blumfield it is. At half-forward. Inboard to Wellman. Wellman lines up. Hook. Big kick. Lloyd will be second in line. Takes a beauty. The little fella.
We've seen him do it a few times in the last couple of years.
He's 20 metres out, angle from the other end. He's kicked the goal. You'd reckon the worst they're going to be after the weekend's in second position, maybe third, but they're going well. And the Cats, well, they probably will fall out of the 8 for the first time this year. Arnott inside. McGrath, I'm not sure if he can do that, but he got away with it. Lowther. Ball goes on, still to be won. Bizzle, well done Blumfield. Carousella, good squeezy kick. And Long was good there, he left it for Lloyd. On 7 throughout this weekend. Well, Lloyd's a bit further out than he has for most of his kicks tonight.
He's
kicked that one, hasn't he? That's the one he's been looking for. He's got the 5th, Robbo. I reckon if he kicked everyone as well as that tonight, he would have finished with 7 or 8. He'll be pleased, getting a couple of touches late. Kicks in the Alessio direction, almost off his chest. Well played there by Wallace, and that's it. Satisfied night for Kevin Sheedy, you'd reckon. Question asked in the Melbourne Age today about whether they were the real deal or a bunch of pretenders. Well, there's a lot of footy to be played this year, and they haven't given us the final answer tonight, but they were impressive. The Cats, they won their first 5, they've lost their next 6.